Clarity is one of the easiest ways to be successful. So how clear are you on what you want? How much time do you actually spend thinking about what you want? Because you should actually have a number in your mind from 1 to 100 and think, how much percent of the time am I actually thinking about what I want? So in this video, we're going to talk about that percentage and how you can actually be crystal clear so you can achieve what you want. My name is Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so you can be successful. And believe me, success is coming for you. It's actually here already, and I want you to be totally ready for it and motivated to get it. So the thing with clarity is we need to have clarity in many different ways. It's not just having a clear picture in our mind. We also have to get rid of a few things as well. Anytime that I'm working with clients, it's important to understand what they don't want, because a lot of times people come in and they start talking about what they don't want, and that's fine. It's hard for them to flip their mind right away. So we want to know maybe there's something that they don't want, so we can start to know what's the opposite of that. What actually do you do want? And that makes it more clear for them. And many people, they're not focusing on that too big a percentage of the time. Even if you're focusing on what you don't want for even 1% of the time or 2% of the time, then you have work to do. And if that's 10% of the time, or even 20, 30, or 40, then you have lots of work to do, and that's fine. I'm going to tell you exactly how you can do that and how you can easily and effortlessly start to focus on what you want more and more, so you have more clarity in your mind about what you want and why you actually want that, because your unconscious mind needs clear orders to follow, and you're going to learn now how you can give the unconscious mind those clear orders and those instructions and make it easy for you, so success is automatic and natural, and it's predictable for you. So why would you want to leave success up to chance when you can actually predict your future and predict your results? So those are just some things to think about as we go through this video. Now, if you have certain things that are having you focus on what you don't want, even 1%, 2% of the time, or like I said, more, chances are these are different limitations, or these are different negative emotions that are going on inside your mind and your body, things that you believe that are actually holding you back. Or maybe you have some sort of internal conflict, and I actually made a video recently about internal conflict, so go ahead and watch that one. Now, if you have these limiting beliefs or these negative emotions, there's going to be a few things that you can do, and I'm going to go over one right now. The thing that you want to do is you want to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? The first thing you want to ask yourself, though, is when did I decide to create this? Believe it or not, at some point you decided to create it. Maybe it was passed down to you and your family. Maybe it was from a long time ago. However, it's not your fault that this was created. Now you can deal with it. So think about it. What is something that I can resolve that's getting in the way of me actually focusing what I do want? And you ask yourself, when did I decide to create this? And then ask yourself, is that the first time, or is there an earlier time? And you go back to the earliest time. And then you ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And then you say, what can I do instead to resolve this completely now? And this will allow you to start focusing on what you want. So if you notice even 1%, 2%, or 10 or 20, 30 or 40, much more, this is how you actually get rid of those things so you can focus more and more on what you want. Just because you get rid of those things, you're still going to have to focus on what you want. So we're going to talk about that portion right now. So in order to actually focus on what you want, there's a few ways to do this. However, the unconscious mind, it loves data. So we want to give data to the unconscious mind. We want to have a very detailed and specific vision of what it is that we actually want. So if you have a goal and you just say, I want to buy a house, that's cool. Awesome goal. A lot of people want to buy a house as well. However, you need to be very specific about what you want so that when your unconscious mind sees that, it's going to know that it's for you, and it'll allow you to easily and effortlessly get that. You'll be more motivated if you know more details. So then when you see that, you'll just be thinking about it all the time, and you'll be motivated to do things to achieve that goal. If you felt just kind of blah, you ever feel blah about a person? You're like, I don't really care to see them. Or a job, you're like, I don't really like this job. It's kind of boring. Well, why would you want your goals to be blah? Why don't you make them more exciting so you're curious about them, so you're motivated and you want to put energy, time, resources, and even use your network to get these goals, and even your mentality. So think about it. You need to be very specific in what you want. You need to give data to the unconscious mind. So if you want a house, if you want to design your ideal living environment, what would you do? Well, you would think about where in the world this is. You would think about all the rooms in the house, the size of the yard, who would be living there with you. You would know the price. You'd probably know how much you would pay each month, or if you're paying in cash for the whole house. You would know the colors, the size, the color of the roof, how many cars can fit in the driveway or the garage. You would know all of these things, even the front door. How do you envision every single detail that you can go to? The faucets, the showers, the bathrooms, the bed, everything. Where's it going to be? Is it 1 story? Is it 2 stories? All these things. If you give more data to the unconscious mind, then the unconscious mind is going to be that much more clear. That's just an example of a house. Whatever it is that you want, spend time now giving all the data to your unconscious mind. So your unconscious mind, it loves to follow instructions. When you say unconscious mind, deliver the results, it's going to know what to get now that your mind has data. And also, what we're going to do is you're going to put really good feelings into that. So think of, what feelings do you want as you achieve this goal? And this will allow you to have motivation towards your goal. This will also give you clarity. And then what you can do, you can spend time every single day holding this really specific, clear vision of this thing that you want. For example, the house, or whatever it is. And you can tell your unconscious mind, how can I do this easily and effortlessly? And trust the answers. This will build more clarity each and every day because you're trusting in your unconscious mind. Have you ever met someone and it just feels like you've known them forever, like you've met them before, even though you just met them right now? You have all these things in common and you just get that good feeling inside. Well, that's how you want to feel about your unconscious mind. That's the relationship you have with your unconscious mind. It's just like building a relationship with a person. The more you get to know your unconscious mind, the more comfortable you're going to feel and the more results it's going to deliver for you. Because people that you trust them to deliver results, and you deliver results to them. You give each other value. So that's what you want to do with your unconscious mind. Treat your unconscious mind like it's your best friend. That would be amazing. Then all of a sudden you can achieve whatever you want. So every day, think about your goal. Ask how you can do this easily and effortlessly. And then have your unconscious mind deliver the results. Tell your unconscious mind, deliver the results. So resolve everything that needs resolving. Get that data and meet with your unconscious mind. Build that relationship like your unconscious mind is your best friend. And as long as it has those instructions, those clear instructions to follow, you'll have so much more clarity going after your goals. So that's it. Comment below what you think, how you're going to implement this in your reality so you can create predictable results and you can create and design your ideal future. And you can do all that with designing your mind. Thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do really appreciate all the support I've been getting lately, all the people commenting, and the people who are subscribing to the channel. I want to keep making videos every single day, so that really motivates me. I have a clear vision of what I want to do with this channel. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.